And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Tuesday baseball on the show. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks going up against the New York Mets. Let's jump right in with a player who's hit a bit of a rough patch lately. It's been an absolute ice-cold streak, Singy.
Yeah, Boog, but today could be his day to break out of it. A few swings, some luck, and maybe he'll get back on track. It's just about finding that.
First pitch coming your way next. So, almost ready to get underway. Our starter in this one, NYM-K.Senga. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. You look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
Jake McCarthy, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. That one missed.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Hammered, and this one could be extra bases, and it gets by him. Now he'll turn for second, and he's into second with nobody out.
All over that one right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
This is Corbin Carroll. There's a strike.
Here's a fun fact on Corbin, and I don't know if everyone remembers their first jersey, but Carroll certainly does. He used to rock an Ichiro Suzuki growing up.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Taylor squeezes it, one away. Now the Diamondbacks lineup as put together by Torey Lovullo. This team can really pile up the runs, Chris. They're among the top teams in scoring this year.
Yeah, and when you can get a lead and be out in front, it really changes what that opposing manager can do with the bullpen. And on top of that, it helps your own pitching staff. It gives them more margin for error. So instead of pitchers squeezing the ball, trying to throw darts and be perfect, they can relax, let the ball come out of their hands and pitch effectively. So that offense and the ability to score runs also helps the pitching and the defense.
Ketel Marte, the next to hit, takes ball one. Runner at second here, one gone. Looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it first and second with one gone.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Eugenio Suarez swings through it for strike one. Oh, 2 now as he swings through.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
Good job to fight that one off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Two on, one out. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's Josh Naylor, 4th on the National League home run leaderboard. First pitch misses. Knee high, that's in for a strike. First and second, 2 down. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Got it. And that is that.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
And we're back. And on the hill, the big righty, Pfaadt. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Got it. Really had to move for that catch. One up, one down. Here's the Mets lineup now. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
McCarthy trying to get there. And there's two away.
Batting third, right fielder.
And now it's Juan Soto. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. And first offering is fouled off.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Two down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 outs, base is empty. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 2 outs. Checks his swing. Appeal down to third. And he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. Mets go down quickly. Scoreless after 1. Back here in Queens, all set for the start of the inning. Now the D-backs catcher, Adrian Del Castillo. Senga back to work. That's outside. Ball 1. Just missed.
Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there. Clips the corner. And a count now even up. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
Pavin Smith stands in now and watches strike 1. 1 out, base is empty. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
On the ground, out to short. Toss to Alonso. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting 8, left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Right through there for a strike. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. And that's through there for a strike. Going to count 1-2. Right side, hard hit. McNeil gets it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for Arizona. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Citi Field, here's a big power threat. Pete Alonso. A little out front there as he swings through it.
One strike.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
Foul ball still 0-2. And delivers outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Outside. Misses inside, and the count is filled up. Out towards right center. That's well struck. This one could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Brandon Nimmo. On the ground right side. Tosses to first. That's one out, the bottom of the second.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
Here's Jesse Winker.
This is the classic manufacturing a run situation. A runner at third, less than 2 outs, and a golden opportunity to bring him home.
That one fouled off. And the 0-1.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. He's in to score the sac fly, and it's 1-0.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
And stepping in for New York, Francisco Alvarez.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. No hits over his last 5 games.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Swings and misses, struck him out. So they get 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Mets 1 and the Diamondbacks nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's a speed threat, Jordan Lawler. First
One
offering
ball,
misses
no strike.
badly for ball one. Hard hit left side. Tosses across the first. And a quick out, number one.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Jake McCarthy. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter's going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Inside, and it hit him.
Back at him. Take your base.
Now batting second baseman.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. He was walked intentionally his first time. On the ground. Third out. One left for the Diamondbacks. Still behind by a count of 1-0. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. And stepping in for New York, Brett Baty. Swings through that one out in front that time.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Missed with a changeup, and a count even 1-1. And the sweeper is off the plate.
Nope. Offering.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Center fielder.
Now it's going to be Tyrone Taylor. And a swing and a miss there. Taylor hitting ninth in today's lineup. And he's usually in right field, but today he's patrolling center.
Some guys love to make that adjustment from a corner spot to center field because in center you get the best view of the ball game. You're looking straight in at the hitter's area. On the corners, you're blocked a little bit.
The pitch. Swing and a pop-up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting second baseman.
So the lineup flips over. And now here's Jeff McNeil. Fly to center his first time. Runner on the go. Fought off foul. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
And that one goes straight to the backstop. Baty into scoring position on the wild pitch. And there goes the double play possibility. Now a pop-up on the infield. Suarez gets under it. Makes the grab for the second out.
Up next for the Mets. Shortstop.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. There's a swing and a drive. And that's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Mets strand 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. On to the 4th. Now the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Lifted in the air, right field. And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, first baseman Josh Naylor.
And now it's Josh Naylor. That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-0. That one is absolutely belted. One hops off the wall, should be extra bases. Tying run is in to score from second. Not in time. He's safe.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that.
Naylor at second with nobody out. And another ball.
You know, these D-backs, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Man at second. Up the middle. They put the tag on him. And next is the Diamondbacks DH, Pavin Smith. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. That breaking ball drops in for a strike. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Gurriel, grounded out his first time. This one in the air, center field. He's got it, and that is that. D-backs with a run-scoring double. All even at 1 apiece. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, these Mets definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And a ball and 2 strikes. And he grounds one back up the middle. On to first. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Here's Pete Alonso. Doubled his first time up. Out to short. Lawler tossed to first. And that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
And now Brandon Nimmo. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. 2 down, nobody on. This one popped up. Lawler makes the grab, and that's the inning. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Senga back to work. Just missed.
That's a ball.
Well, these Diamondbacks just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Just
That's a
missed.
ball.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
And now it's filled up.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
Swing and a pop-up. Soto makes the grab on the run.
Yeah, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
On the ground to the left, but that rolls foul. One down, base is empty. And ball one. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Picks it up with the bare hand, but no chance. That's an infield single.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Senga keeping him close.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
At the plate, Corbin Carroll. That one finds the corner. Strike one. Man at first, 1 away. Swinging a foul straight back.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Marte lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. 1 for 2. Pitch misses there, and that is ball 1. Out to short. 3rd out, that ends the frame. So they strand a pair. Last half of the 5th coming up. All tied 1-1. back here at Citi Field. John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton, and set to get us started. Bottom 5, Jesse Winker. And a pitch. That one not close. 1-0.
Well, these Mets, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
That's the ball.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swing and a ground ball. Marte throws to first in time, and Winker is set down. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. His first at bat was a strikeout. Ground ball right side, and that one handled. Throws to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Third baseman, Brett Baty.
Here's the third baseman, Brett Baty. Walked his first time. That one ripped. Booyah! His first homer of the year. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-1.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Yeah, the batter now, Tyrone Taylor. Right side, Naylor. Handles, throws to first, and that is the inning. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Back here in Queens, and now the first baseman, Josh Naylor. Just off the inside edge.
1-0.
Next offering misses, and the count now 2-0.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
And another ball. Adrian Del Castillo in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And there's the automatic. Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And now Adrian Del Castillo. Del Castillo, 25 years. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move.
Pitching for
Taking
the
over on the mound for the Mets, Reed
number
Garrett.
75.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
And that's outside. And that's ball one.
One ball, no
The
strike.
D-backs down by a run, and we're the top half of the sixth. And there's the strike.
One ball, one strike.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one's carrying into the bullpen and gone. Third home run of the season, and we're all square. It's 2-2.
Wow, what a clutch swing right there. And now anything can happen in this game. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Pavin Smith. And that one
That's a ball.
missing low.
1-0.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's two down.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. having a lot more success on the road this season. Inside, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
That's to third, and it gets by him.
Now batting,
There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Lawler at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
2 outs. Up the middle. In plenty of time to first. That ends the frame. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. This is Mets baseball on the show NYC. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now at the plate, Jeff McNeil.
baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Marte, the throw to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Here's Francisco Lindor. 0 for 2 in this one. And he hits a ground ball right side. Tosses to first.
Yep, he's out.
And a couple of quick outs.
Up next for the Mets,
Juan Soto now. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with 1 swing. And it's fouled away.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
That one down the line, but it kicks foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. That
One
one
ball,
way
2
inside.
strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. The 1-2. That one the other way. Nice grab. Throw to first. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
2 outs, runner at first. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. This one popped up. Lawler. And he makes the catch. And that will end the inning. Mets leave 1. Score remains 2-2. And we're back. And now the center fielder, Jake McCarthy.
McCarthy.
New pitcher on here, Danny Young.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
That clips the corner.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Off the mark there.
1 ball,
and
1
that's
strike.
ball 1. Late swing, foul to the left.
Ball. 2-2.
On the ground to third. Slings to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Now batting, right fielder,
Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And that one a little below the knees, ball 1.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't. There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Here's Ketel Marte. Yeah, some
1
guys
ball,
just
no
have
strike.
instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid, swing and a miss.
1-1.
And the count 1-1. Remember Mark Kotze was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great
That's the
speed.
ball.
Next offering is down low.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotze into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. There's the strike. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. 2 down, nobody on. That's
3
down
balls,
and in.
2 strikes.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. The 3-2 is
That's 4,
outside,
take your
and it's ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. Go ahead run on base. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. 1 for 3. That's in there. Strike 1. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Tap foul at the plate. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Up with it. Fires to first. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. One left for Arizona. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Joe Mantiply.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Brandon Nimmo getting ready to hit.
Left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
And that one fouled off. Mantiply, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a four-seamer. That one outside. Now 1-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
To third, Suarez. Fires across the diamond, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out on the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
No ball. One strike.
All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Ryan Thompson up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. Martinez getting loose as well. On the ground, right side. Marte gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Francisco Alvarez.
Next to hit, Francisco Alvarez. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And now 1-2.
1-2.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
On the ground, right side, Marte. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. No runs, no hits, no errors. 8th inning coming up. We are tied 2-2. We're at the top of the 8th, and here's the first baseman, Josh Naylor.
For Arizona, first baseman Josh Naylor.
Young back to work. That's in there, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Drops into the glove, and there's one away. And here's the catcher, Adrian Del Castillo. He's already homered here in this one. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Misses the sweeper.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Gabriel Moreno.
And this is a big at bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Danny Young out of the game, and it's a tie ball game as he heads.
Now pitching for the Mets. Number 39, Edwin Diaz.
And now it's going to be Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Swings through that one. 0-1. Just missed. That's to third, down the line, and it's foul. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that is that. Clean work out of the Mets bullpen there. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. We are tied 2-2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Justin Martinez.
Number 63, Justin Martinez.
Brett Baty up now for the Mets. He's already homered in this game. There's a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
That missed by a lot. Yeah, the count 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Out to short, Lawler. Over to first. Great pick.
Good stretch there to make the play. It looks like someone added a little yoga to their daily routine, if you ask me.
Tyrone Taylor.
Now, Tyrone Taylor. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. That's strike 1. That's inside.
1 strike.
Movement in the bullpen. Ryan Thompson preparing to come on if needed. That one misses. 2-1. In there at the knees for a strike. That one to first. Naylor. takes it himself, and that quickly 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Jeff McNeil stands in. 0 for 3 in this one. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Carroll settles under it and makes the catch. And that is that. It's the 9th, and we are tied. Back here at Citi Field, all set to start the 9th in this one. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jordan Lawler. And that one ripped to left. 1 away.
Great swing of the bat right there. Trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He just wasn't able to find a hole.
Here's the center fielder, Jake McCarthy. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Here comes A.J. Minter to the mound.
He's throwing the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Outside with a breaking ball. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. Struck him out looking. Now up next for Arizona, Corbin Carroll. Just missed. Swing and a miss. And it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
He goes down looking. 3 up, 3 down that time. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the 9th. We are tied 2-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for New York, Francisco Lindor. To the right side. Naylor steps on the bag, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
The right fielder, Juan Soto.
Here's Juan Soto, known for his late inning heroics. And he grounds one to the right side, and that chance handled. Tosses to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Now that is the first baseman.
Next is the cleanup hitter for the Mets, Pete Alonso. This guy with light tower power. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Action in the pen down there. Ryan Thompson up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Towards first, Naylor takes it himself. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. Nothing doing for the Mets, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Back here in Queens, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ketel Marte.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And that's down and away. Ripped on a line to center. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out. Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. So a change being made at first base. Coming in as the pinch runner, Blaze Alexander. Josh Naylor stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And that's in for a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Strike two.
Good pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Ground ball to the right side. Lindor, that's one. Back to first, double play. Nice job getting over, and that ends the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. On to the bottom of inning number 10. We are tied 2-2.
Now pitching for
Ryan Thompson taking over on the mound.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on...
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Liner, and this could be trouble. Alonso is waved home. Across is the winning run, and the Mets walk it off in extra innings.
You know, he had to feel the pressure. Winning run on second base. Found a way to make solid contact, and the winning run comes across to score. Everyone going crazy. Exciting finish to this game today.
(3-2) the final score. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying